Hey guys, it's Dan the man with the master plan. Um, I'm feeling peaceful, no doubt. Sometimes we get into health a lot, and that really is nice. It's a good hobby. We want to play with that. We want to do the best we can always to take good care of the vehicle that we've been given for this journey. But sometimes we can get into a place where trying to be trying to do it too much causes actually more conflict. So I'm really in a place now of a lot higher awareness than I've ever been in my life, and I'm cultivating that. And I intend to be a superconductor of divine energy. That could take, well, it's happening now. I mean, it happens for everybody. It's always happening. You're always being a superconductor of divine energy. It's just how much are we letting that flow? And sometimes we eat heavier foods or cooked foods or whatever to kind of slow that down, or a lot of nuts or whatever it takes. It's hard to really just be totally with the full flow of the divine energy. But most of us right now that are interested in any kind of spirituality, any kind of eating better, any kind of life improvement, sometimes it's referred to as the kundalini energy. I like to just call it the life energy, the life flow, the source energy. um, but it seems to want to always expand. One of the biggest things I'd like to do on this channel is to start giving people more peace. I just got a really great message from a young girl who was having a lot of issues with drugs and stuff like that, and was having a hard time in school and was about to drop out of school. But she wrote the Life Regenerator a message, and thank God I've got a lot of time to email people back and forth and send good positive messages. And she's sober now, and she's back in school and going well. So that's really what this is about. I mean, there, I'm done. I did my job. I'm finished. But I guess I'll keep going because I don't have anything else to do. And even when Krista puts up crazy videos of me playing the drums naked, people are really cool about it. And I think that's really cool, man. I'm free. I mean, I'm more free than you guys are ever going to be able to see. I'll never be able to show you my real self because I'm sensitive to people's. That's about as far as we're going to ever go, But because I love the kids and I want them to be able to come back to this channel. I want to help kids, adults. I want to help Christians, Muslims. I want to help everybody. I don't divide or separate. All I see is one divine flow of life energy, and it's your source and it's my source. I mean, hey, if the sun burned out of the sky, we'd all be out of here. So that one knowledge alone, that one fact alone, that if the sun burned out of the sky, we'd all be gone. If the oxygen that I breathe is the same oxygen that the Chinaman breathes. I mean, there's no in China. There's no. It's the same oxygen that we breathe. It's the same air. It's the same space. It's the same sun. We really are all one. A lot of people call that hippie thinking and all that stuff, but I mean, it's just really it begins to be common sense. But it's all levels of consciousness, and sometimes I forget, that I've had a lot of really cool experiences, and I've been working on this for a long time, and sometimes I can forget that I'm actually able to help people with what I've been through, and my real strong desire to be a superconductor of the divine energy. I mean, it's not every day that you meet people that have that as their intention in life, but anything else is going to be boring to me, because I'm always working on more of an inner perfection, which is actually allowing certain things to happen. Instead of like beating yourself up for eating like 2 cups of almonds or whatever because you're stressing out. You just gotta like be like, okay, no big deal. Otherwise, you can go, oh, I ate 2 cups of almonds. 3 days later, you're mad at yourself for eating 3 cups of almonds because you can't poop. You know, but you're like, okay, I'm not. You can either look at it like, you idiot, you got to quit eating 3 cups of almonds, or you can just sort of laugh at yourself and go, well, I won't do that again. And so, really, what I'd like to start moving in the direction of, well, I love the recipes. That's really a comfort zone for me. I'm a simple raw food expert, and I have a lot of strength in that area. I mean, you guys saw the recipes. I love the juicing. I love the recipes, but you know that I'm a uh, diverse being, just like you are. I mean, we're all real diverse. I mean, I'm so open-minded. I don't have any shame about anything, really, because I know how human I am, and I've had a lot of training from really smart teachers. You don't beat yourself up for being human. A lot of the religions have done that. You know, you're human, you're a sinner, you're wrong for the things that are just part of being human. I mean, nobody would be here if somebody didn't have sex, you know. So what I'm trying to do is move in the direction of open-mindedness, also inner peace, which is really my biggest thing. Regardless of what I eat, regardless of even when I'm a jerk, which I've had a few jerky moments in the last few days, and I've noticed it's like, wow, I sit there and watch myself be a jerk, and at the same exact time I'm forgiving myself for it. So it's like I'm like living in the moment now. You know, we hear a lot about that. And the moment, the power of now, and all those cool things. I like to call it the present moment. That's just being awake, being alive right now. And I guess you can have goals and stuff. We all have those. I have more dreams and visions than goals. I don't really have goals because I notice when I set goals, there begins to be this unconscious stress of, well, what if it doesn't happen? And I hate that. And I don't know if I'm advanced or lazy. Goals are something I used to have. Now I just have like dreams and visions, and I don't really lay out the plan of how I'm going to achieve it. But one thing I've noticed from these videos that I wanted to bring up was that I keep saying things like, "Oh, it's really hard to do this," and then it has been becoming harder in my life. So I got to watch what I say here on these videos because I'm creating my reality by doing these videos. So I'm going to get more positive. I'm almost going to kind of put on an act, if you will. I'm going to start acting as if. So don't get me wrong that I'm arrogant. I'm just going to continue to be humble because that's very important to me. But also at the same time, I'm going to start acting as if. I'm going to start living my dream on this camera, and I'm going to continue to send out just love, which I think is the answer. And I know that there's a lot of people out there struggling for peace. I don't believe that I have achieved the perfect peace because I still get a little upset if I eat too much, or if I am not nice to somebody, I kind of beat up myself. I think there's so I have a decent regret. If I make a mistake, I have a decent regret. I think that's really important. But I'm also at the same time getting to a lot more peace and going, okay, this is just human condition. A lot of it for me has been, getting older and not being as attractive. I mean, that's really been a big thing for me. And so a lot of the half of the raw food thing has been a fear of getting old and ugly, and half of it has been a love for health and energy. So I'm trying to get over more into the divine superconductor and eating to cultivate more of the life energy so that I can be more and put more of that divine love out into the universe through me, through Dan, through me, I guess, just allowing more of that so that it can come through to you and that I can help raise you up in your life, so that you can have more peace. Because I know the conflict in the mind is one of the most challenging things. I mean, I could live off anything as far as food goes. I have noticed that I'm super sensitive, and I'm going to continue to cultivate super duper diet because I just love it. It's a real hobby for me. It's a real challenge, but I got to watch my mind that I'm not like using it to say, oh, if I just eat this way and if I just eat better, then I'll be good enough. No, I need to be good enough right now. And I think you need to be working on, or try to be, no, don't try, just be good enough for yourself right now. Just give yourself a hug and accept yourself. Right now, I accept you, and I'm going to continue to accept myself unconditionally no matter what I eat, no matter what mistakes I make, which are opportunities to just expand awareness for me. So when I mess up, they're just opportunities for me to expand my awareness. I'm just getting started, guys, but I want you to know that I really do care for you, and I really am going to do whatever I can do. Diet, peace, spiritual stuff for you. Because I really do care. We're going to keep going, so keep coming back. Thanks a lot.